insofar as individuals, Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, Ms. Gina Acosta, Attorney Sunshine Fajarda, and Mr. Edward Fajarda, there is a motion to cite them in contempt in accordance with Section 11A, official to obey summon. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried.
Now, moving on to the recognition of the resource persons or witnesses. Your Honor, we have in attendance from the Office of the Vice President, Attorney Rosaline L. Sanchez, Director for Administrative and Financial Services of the Vice President, of the Office of the Vice President, Ms. Julieta Villa del Rey, Chief Accountant, Mr. Kevin Jerome L. Tenido, Chief Administrative Officer, Mr. Edward D. Fajarda, former Special Dispersing Officer of the Department of Education and now an employee of the OVP, Your Honor. That's it, Your Honor. May we know where Mr. Fajarda is? She was... Well, pardon, Your Honor, there was an error in the list given to me. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Edward Fajarda is not present, Your Honor.
Sa mga invited po, ilan po yung umattend lang?
Rabago. Edeling Rabago.
Out of 9,
Rabago. Rabago.
ilan lamang po ang umattend out of 9?
Your Honor, we have in attendance Ms. Maria Edeline A. Rabago, Mr. Tenido, Ms. Villa del Rey, and Attorney Sanchez. Only 4 out of the 9, Your Honors.
So what is the pleasure of the members?
Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, J.J.
Yes.
Suarez,
Thank you
you're
very much.
recognized.
Unang-una po, nagpapasalamat po ako dun sa mga resource persons po natin na dumalo ngayong umaga. At naging positibo po ang pagtugon po ninyo sa marami po naming paanyaya. At sana naman po masagot ang maraming mga katanungan at magkaroon ng kaliwanagan ang ilan sa mga issues na pinag-uusapan at matagal na pong pinag-uusapan ng komitibang ito. Nais ko lang po malaman, Mr. Chair, with regards to the other resource persons, can I get clarification from the COMSEC? Were you able to provide them the subpoena for today's hearings?
COMSEC?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, there was a first attempt for service on November 7, which was Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. But the server from the LSB, Mr. Santos, was refused entry into the lobby of Robinson Cybergate Plaza by Mr. Noel P. Casas, OIC of Masigasig Security Agency, Inc. Because according to him, no one in the OVP will receive the subpoena ad testificandum on that day. A second service was then done on November 8, 2024, and this pertains to this reissued subpoena ad testificandum. The second service was done at 9:34 a.m.
This is for whom?
For all the 9, Your Honors. However, except for Attorneys Lopez and Fajarda, whose subpoenas were refused receipt, the other 7 individuals were physically present to receive their subpoenas, and it was proven by the return of the LSB that they have their signatures in the subpoena ad testificandum, which is in the records of the Committee Secretariat, available to your perusal as well, Your Honors. So it was received by Mr. Ortonio, Attorney Sanchez, Ms. Acosta, Ms. Villa del Rey, Mr. Fajarda, Mr. Tenido, and Ms. Rabago. There is also a timestamp when it was received per individual, Your Honor. At 5:55 p.m. on November, since there are 2 individuals who refused receipt of the subpoena, the Secretariat sent a copy of the subpoena ad testificandum to the electronic mail of Attorney Zulaika Lopez and Attorney Sunshine Fajarda. And we received a reply from the server, the postmaster of the ovp.gov.ph, that it was properly delivered to the said emails, Your Honor. And that was on November 8 as well. Around 1:41, if I'm not mistaken, in the afternoon, Your Honor. Thereafter, at 5:55 p.m. of November 9.
8.
Yes, all
Okay, so
served,
pasok
Your
tayo
Honor.
sa 3-day rule.
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. That's the history, Your Honor.
Previous to those attempts, COMSEC, ilang beses po natin silang inimbitahan para dumalo sa committee hearings natin?
Your Honor, there are at least 3 invitations, the first, second, third hearing, but we issued a subpoena to compel their attendance in the 4th hearing on October 28, 2024. However, due to the Typhoon Christine, no, service was done on November 2, Saturday, in the office of the Vice President. At 1:03 p.m., at 1:56, Your Honor, they arrived there. However, 2:12 p.m., Mr. Carlito Galliano, Detachment Commander of the Armed Security Specialist Investigation Agency, the CIA, refused to receive the SAT issued to Mr. Edwin Fajarda and Ms. Sunshine Fajarda. The rest were received, Your Honor. At that time, we issued 7 subpoenas, Your Honor, excluding Ms. Rabago and Mr. Tenido at that time, for the October 28, 2024 hearing, which was postponed due to Typhoon Christine, Your Honor. After that, none of them attended as well, Your Honor. And then an electronic service was also done by the Secretariat, same day, Your Honor.
So, can you just inform me, Comsec, how many attempts kasama ng invitation o subpoenas ang in-exercise ng committee para masiguro ang pagdalo ng mga resource persons natin?
Thrice invited, Your Honors. Twice. 5 times with attempts, unsuccessful attempts to be served the subpoenas, Your Honor. Subpoenas at the Your Honor. So that would be 8, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. So, Mr. Chair, based on the narration of our COMSEC, I think the committee has gone over and beyond what is usually practiced by committees when it comes to invitations for resource persons and witnesses to attend our hearings. At nakikita naman po ng lahat ng mga mamamayan natin na sumusunod sa atin na regular naman po ang hearings ng Committee ng Good Government patungkol sa issue na pinag-uusapan natin sa pondo ng Office of the Vice President at sa Office of the DepEd Secretary nung panahon po siya ay kalihim ng kagawaran pong ito. Ngayon po, Mr. Chair, given that there is a defiance by these resource persons, willful defiance of these resource persons not to attend our hearings, given that last hearing we already went over and beyond what is necessary for us, I think it is incumbent upon ourselves as members of this committee to exercise our power so that we can ensure that in the succeeding and in the following hearings that the good government will conduct, talagang dumalo na po sila. Kasi ilang oras po ang nagugugol at inuubos po natin para pag-usapan ito when in fact we can already proceed to other pressing matters, but because of their defiance, at limbo yung ilang mga usapin na dapat po natin tinatalakay. So Mr. Chair, can I just request from the COMSEC? COMSEC, can you please give me a list of those invited and yet continued to defy our invitation? Can I request for a 1-minute suspension, Mr. Chair?
1-minute suspension is declared by the Chair. Committee hearing resumes.
Mr. Chair, can I be recognized?
Honorable Deputy Speaker, J. Suarez recognized by the Chair.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, with regards to the personalities who are supposed to be here, Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, nandito po ba siya, COMSEC?
Your Honor, wala po.
Si Ms. Gina Acosta, is she here?
Wala rin po, Your Honor.
She is the Special Disbursing Officer, tama po?
For the OVP, sir, yes.
Alright. What about Attorney Sunshine Fajarda? Nandito po ba siya?
Not present as well, Your Honor.
What about Mr. Edward Fajarda? Is he here?
Not present as well, Your Honor.
Miss Juliet Villa del Rey.
Confirmed attendance and present here, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Kevin Tenido.
Present, Your Honor, here. Confirmed, sir.
Miss Edeline Rabago.
Present here, Your Honor.
Rosalyn Sanchez.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chair, with that being said, for the individuals, Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, Ms. Gina Acosta, Attorney Sunshine Fajarda, and Mr. Edward Fajarda, I move that we cite in contempt these individuals for their continuous defiance to attend the committee hearings on good government.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second, Mr.
Seconded.
Chair.
Insofar as individuals, Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, Ms. Gina Acosta, Attorney Sunshine Fajarda, and Mr. Edward Fajarda, there is a motion to cite them in contempt in accordance with Section 11A. Official to obey summon. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chair.
Congressman Acop.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I move that the four resource persons who are absent and disobeyed our summons, Attorney Lemuel Ortonio, Madam Gina Acosta, Asek Sunshine Fajarda, and Mr. Edward Fajarda, after being cited in contempt, be penalized and detained at the premises of this House of Representatives for a period up to the time the final report of the committee is submitted for the plenary's deliberation. So move, Mr. Chair.
Is there any second to the motion?
Second, Mr. Chair.
Duly seconded. Hearing none. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is carried.
Thank you, Brad.
Madam Comsec, please take note of the manifestation of Congressman Acop.
Noted, Your Honor, the Secretariat is preparing the citation, the orders cited and the orders as well, Your Honor, for to take in full custody.